Hello and welcome to the channel, it's Erad, and so today I want to ask the following question. Should Arena Commander be free to play in Star Citizen? Well, the answer for me is yes, and I'm going to tell you why. And the first reason is because I think that it would give a wider audience what a taste of Star Citizen can be. And we're talking, for example, here of its high fidelity when it comes to graphics, but also how everything looks and is reproduced in Star Citizen. We're talking about the realistic flight model for at least what it is, right? The simulation in space as it could be perhaps in the 30th century, but it also in a fantasized way. Also, the great graphics that I mentioned earlier, Star Citizen aims at providing photorealistic graphics. They've implemented recently Gen 12, and we always have more and more optimizations to get better frames per second. And finally, I also think that Star Citizen is just bombastic fun. There's a lot of explosions everywhere. It's just very fun to kill other players. The weapons are absolutely awesome. And just the feeling of hedge hopping, flying low, going around asteroids in races is actually something quite exhilarating. Even if you don't enjoy racing like myself, I still enjoy sometimes a little bit of extreme flying, dangerous maneuvers around buildings, and it's also a ton of fun. Also, I think that players who would not have been interested to pay for Star Citizen just might after trying Arena Commander. And this here would bring more revenue for Cloud Imperial Games from players who otherwise might not have been interested in trying Star Citizen. And usually we all know that when players eventually buy Star Citizen for $45, the package, they don't stick to the package. They are always tempted to get more ships, which in return generates more revenue. And maybe if they like the experience, it's going to be word of mouth. And so they're going to be encouraging their friends to be joining. I think that this could really be bringing here a positive dynamic for the game. And as a result, if Star Citizen, at least for Arena Commander, becomes free to play, then I think that it could also become a little bit more mainstream, because then anybody could have access to the game. So anybody could be talking about the game. Maybe there would be content creators who would not have tried the game or would not have played the game, who would eventually try it and realize that it's not a scam. It's actually something that you can play and something that you can enjoy. Also, my last reason here for why Arena Commander should become free to play is because this would guarantee the maintenance of a player base in Arena Commander. I think that right now the biggest issue in Arena Commander is the lack of players. Now, sure, right now, since 3.20 has been released, there are definitely way more players than before. In fact, I've never been in a game that was empty, but that was basically the curse of Arena Commander until 3.20, and it can always come back if players start to get bored of Arena Commander. So I think that having a free-to-play Arena Commander mode here would guarantee full games, or at least games with other players, and as a result, because there will be other players, it will be more fun. People will be more enticed to come back. People will be playing this more and more. And so this would also, in the long run, generate more data for Cloud Imperial Games from our gameplay testing, because that's also something that they're collecting. Cloud Imperial Games are collecting our data when we are playing, so that they can see how we are playing, what weapons we're using, which assets can be a problem, needs to be nerfed or needs to be buffed. And that's also very important for the overall experience of Star Citizen, because the testing that we do in Arena Commander eventually benefits the experience that we have in the persistent universe. So there we have it, guys. These are the reasons why I do advocate for Arena Commander to become free to play. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what do you think about that? And by doing so and subscribing to the channel, you can be in for a chance to win a Vulture Best in Show Edition. If you are a Patreon or YouTube member, you just have access by entering your name on Discord. Very easy. You don't need to do anything. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to Dr. Robin, Zero Crusher, and Deplorable Fidel. I've been Erad. I'll see you guys in the next one.